Hello everyone, here we are at unit 1423 here at Monterey Bay. Let's go take a look inside. As you can see, as soon as you exit the elevator, this room is directly across the hall. So here we are. We have a couple, I believe they're a couple full-size beds. We have tile, kind of wood plank looking tile. Overall, looks like a pretty good, nice job. They do have baseboards, which is nice. You don't see baseboards like that in all the units. So definitely pretty nice. A couple things you see, they have a little sheetrock repair here that was done. And after the mud dried up, it kind of started to crack. So I think if you were to do it again, it would probably fix it up pretty nice. Over here, you have a couple, looks like moisture related cracks. Could have been previous. It might have something to do with, I'm really not sure. So I'll check those with the moisture meter before we leave, but let's take a look at the unit first. So it does have the tile throughout the whole unit. The tile in the kitchen changes just a little bit, but we have a little closet over here. Nice headboards. Overall, this unit could use a little bit of paint, but honestly, renter's just going to destroy it anyways. I think you just leave it kind of the way it is, personally. You can see we transitioned into a different style tile. This is like an owner's closet, so it does have a lock on it. You can't get in today. Not really the best lock because you could probably just pull those screws out pretty easily, but don't want to do that. This room has wallpaper and tile for the backsplash in the kitchen. It has a granite countertop, full-size stove, over-the-range microwave. And the cabinets overall are in pretty good shape. I mean, you can see they're still a little bit aged, but definitely have plenty more life left in them. Let's take a quick look underneath the sink, see if we have any underneath here. Just a little bit of cut out. I think this is a little bit of sawdust from cutting out that. So, but I don't see any sagging or anything. Just looks like looks pretty good for underneath the sink. I have a stainless steel stove. It has the handle's a little bit broken here. I think I would probably just repair that instead of replacing it, but just wanted to point that out. The refrigerator is kind of hard to see, but it has a couple dents in it. That's what you'd expect out of most condos at this price point. One thing about the wallpaper, it looks like it was actually painted over, but right here it is peeling just a little bit. I think you could stick that back down and stick that back down. I don't see any point in removing it and spending that time and energy and anything. But you can see what the original wallpaper looked like, and that might be painted as well. So I think it has multiple coats of paint on the wallpaper. Tile looks to be in pretty good shape. I don't really see any chipping or anything like that. This is slightly low right there, but I don't think it's anything to be concerned about. Just wanted to at least mention it. So you see you have a little rough marks at the bottom of the door. But overall, this unit is actually very nice. Has a spaceship fiberglass plastic insert shower tub combo. And so that, when I say spaceship, I just mean it has the roof lining as well. So you don't have to really worry about sheetrock damage to water moisture in the shower, which is great. I definitely recommend these for any kind of condos, especially because they just might not ever mention, you know, water getting onto the sheetrock. Overall, the paint's pretty good. You can see a couple places where they might have touched it up and it's just a little bit different color, but overall, good shape. So let's get to the most important part. We go back to the tiled kind of wood look planks, and then we have chair molding around, which is nice. Have an accent wall where it's yellow. Have another little area up there where it seems to the paint kind of chipping off a little bit. The Murphy's bed. Imagine this is a pull-out sofa, and it sure is. So there you go. The coffee table, a little bit rough, but honestly, I would just leave it. I don't think it's gonna really change much at the end of the day. The Murphy's bed looks good, comes down nice, doesn't really stick or anything, but it does have some marks on it from chairs kind of bouncing against it. Could be painted. Again, they're just gonna mess it up later anyway. So Murphy's bed, everything looks good. No damage to the sheetrock behind it, or any major damage at least. Might be a little nick here and there, but nothing obvious. Overall, yeah, pretty nice unit. Have the AC going now, or hoping the heat for that matter. The balcony. Love the balconies here at Monterey Bay. Just how they stick out just a little. It makes all the difference in the world for your views. You can come out here and just, see everything. So it's just really, really nice views overall. Has a little playground set downstairs, cornhole, little picnic areas that are covered. Pool. It's really, really nice, and it's on the north end of Myrtle Beach, which is nice as well. Exterior paint looks great. It looks like they've had to have redone it pretty recently because it looks great. The door opens and closes pretty well. I mean, not perfect by any means, but you don't have to be super strong by any means to close it. So pretty good condition. Baseboard in here as well. Let's go back and take a look at those couple little moisture spots. So I think it appears to be previous, but I'll check it with the moisture reader. Here, another thing I wanted to kind of point out, a couple of the fins on the AC are broken. It's not affecting anything. Possibly you could change the cover, but personally I think I'll leave it the way it is as well. So let's see if I can get this moisture meter out to give you a better idea if there is any moisture at all. There we go. So it's 11. It's not high, acceptable 16. So, and you're always gonna have some moisture because of the humidity. So it's not out of the range of what inspectors consider something to be worried about. I'm not an inspector, not really guaranteeing anything, just, kind of pointing out what I've seen in the past. I think 18 to 20 is normally the range that they're concerned about. Right here is anywhere from 5 to 7. So let's go take a quick look at the other spot in the back, but overall they look like they're old stains. Maybe a upstairs unit leaked at one point. I don't think there's gonna be anything here, but I will check it. Yeah, 6. That's just, you stick it in anything, it's basically where it's going to be at. So yeah, nothing to worry about there either that I can see. But of course, you'd have an inspection. So overall, I think it's a fairly nice unit. I think it's definitely, you can just go ahead and rent it. There's a couple things I might do. I think I would probably come in here with this, maybe see if you can just rig it up a little bit better than what they did with the tape. I think if you were just to take a screw and put it through here, you could connect it through there and you wouldn't have that issue anymore. I think that would be a pretty easy fix. Clean it up. It has a little scratch here, but renters are going to do that regardless. Anything else I think that would be necessary repair right away? Not really. If you wanted to get carried away, you could repaint the unit, but I don't think I'd advise that. I think I'll just go with it the way it is right now. But yeah, overall, a nice unit. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. 843-241-6699. Have a great day. Bye.